ねえねえ、ユキ。
何？
この犬は何？
それは狛犬という。本当は犬じゃないよ。
そうなんだ。何の仕事をしている？
神様の番犬の仕事。
すごい。ちなみに善光寺に行ったことがある？
うん、時々行くよ。
そこに犬と散歩している人がいるよ。
うん、最近犬と一緒に行ってもいいお寺が多いね。
そうなんだ。いいね。
犬と長い散歩したいね。
ねえ。
At the end of this video, you'll be able to fill in the blanks on this worksheet with the kanji for each word. This means, of course, that you'll also be able to read those words when you see them in kanji. Check out one of the previous videos in this series if you're not sure who this video is for.
ねえねえ、ユキ。
何？
この犬は何？
We learned the kanji for big with a dot on the right as dog in the meanings and writings part of this course. The word inu, which uses this kanji, also means dog. Have you ever heard of Shiba Inu? That basically means Shiba dog. Easy, right? Write along with Yuki here, or pause the video and use the diagram on the left to try and practice writing the word.
この犬は何？この犬は何？
I get Yuki's attention and she asks me what's up. Our sentence is この犬は. So this dog, topic, nani, what is it? From lesson 16 on in this series, stories will be left up to you. Stories you make are always better for memorization than random ones anyway. We'll sometimes share one or two if we think they're really good. Feel free to share your stories down in the comments. So, inu uses the kanji dog and means dog.
それは狛犬という。本当は犬じゃないよ。
そうなんだ。何の仕事をしている？
神様の番犬の仕事。
Kanken uses an N3 kanji and the kanji for dog. If you notice a house with a sign that says Kanken, you probably want to be careful because it doesn't mean that people named Ken are banned from entering, but that they have a guard dog.
神様の番犬の仕事。神様の番犬の仕事。
Yuki answers my question by telling me that the name of the dog-like thing on the statues I'm pointing at is called a komainu, and that it's not actually a dog. I ask what its job is, and she answers with our sentence. Kami-sama no, so a god of the shrine, complex noun no, banken no shigoto, guard dog, complex noun no, work job. So it does the job of a shrine kami or god's guard dog. Though it's not actually a dog, I guess. Here's an example of a story you could make for this one. This is Ken. Ken is banned from all the restaurants in the area because he always brings his banken, which tends to attack customers. Bad Kenny. So banken uses the kanji dog and means guard dog.
すごい。ちなみに善光寺に行ったことがある？
When you hear ji at the end of a name as a suffix, it often means that it's the name of a temple. In our story, we hear Zenko-ji. If we were to get literal with a translation, it would be Zenko Temple. Although you'll usually see temple names translated into English with the ji as part of the name, such as Zenko-ji Temple. But honestly, that's redundant because the ji means temple, Zenko-ji, as does the kanji that's used for it.
すごい。ちなみに善光寺に行ったことがある？すごい。ちなみに善光寺に行ったことがある？
I'm impressed by the komainu's job and say すごい. ちなみにmeans by the way and is usually used when the next question or information is somehow related to what the speakers were just talking about. So you could also translate it as speaking of which, 善光寺に. My target is the temple 善光寺. 行ったことがある? The past tense of a verb with ことがある means have the experience of X or I've done X before. So here is a question we have go have the experience of, i.e., have you ever gone to Zenkoji before? So, ji uses the kanji temple and is a suffix that means temple.
時々行くよ。
This used to be one of my favorite words, just based on the sound. Tokidoki. You'll notice we have the kanji for time and a weird symbol after it that you may have never seen before. That symbol is often called a noma, or the kanji iteration mark. What it does is tell the reader, repeat the last kanji. In other words, you could write this word like this, with the time kanji showing up twice. And sometimes you might see it that way, but it's much easier to write it with a noma character. Tokidoki, see? Try it out sometime. Once again, the word here is tokidoki, which means sometimes. You can get access to the worksheets in this video and other worksheets as well if you're a member of ToKini You'll also find an Anki deck that teaches all of the JLPT N5 and now JLPT N4 kanji's meanings and writings, as well as extra sentences that aren't usually in these videos for helping you to learn how to read them. Not to mention, we have tons of other grammar, vocabulary, reading, and listening content. Check it out today. That's ToKini
時々行くよ。時々行くよ。
Yuki answers my question of whether she has ever gone to Zenkoji with, yeah, tokidoki, sometimes, iku yo, go, friendly new info yo. So, tokidoki uses the kanji time and means sometimes.
そこに犬と散歩している人がいるよ。
最近犬と一緒に行ってもいいお寺が多いね。
そうなんだ。いいね。
With the word otera, we again run into the temple kanji. That O in front adds some politeness or honorificness, is that a word? To the base word tera. The word tera is almost always written and said as otera, so that's the way we're teaching it here. This is the basic noun for a temple, otera.
最近犬と一緒に行ってもいいお寺が多いね。最近犬と一緒に行ってもいいお寺が多いね。
Here I tell Yuki why I'm asking her about Zenkoji and how that's related to our earlier conversation. It's because there are people walking their dogs there. She gives us our sentence. Yeah. 最近, recently, 犬と, dog, with と, 一緒に. Together with, 一緒に is often combined with the to particle to make it clear we mean that we're doing something together with someone or something. 行ってもいい? This is the verb to go in the te form with もいい. てもいい means it's okay if X, where X is the verb. So, it's okay if go together with dog. That entire phrase modifies the following noun directly. Otera, temple. In other words, temple where it's okay to go with your dog. That entire complex noun is the subject of oi ne, many. That's new information for me, but I like it. So, otera uses the kanji temple and means temple.
犬と長い散歩したいね。
ね
This complex-looking kanji is the final one we learned in the Meanings and Writings N5 kanji series. It means long, and the e adjective that it's a part of, nagai, also means long. It can be used for distances, physical lengths, and lengths of time.
犬と長い散歩したいね。犬と長い散歩したいね。
Yuki says inuto, dog with to, nagai. So she extends the a in the ga of nagai to add emphasis. But it's still just the word long. Sanpo shitai ne. Sanpo means going for a walk, and shitai means want to do. So altogether, dog with long walk want to do. Eh? I agree. I want a dog. So, nagai uses the kanji long and means long. Don't go anywhere because next is the quiz. If you've enjoyed the video so far, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Try to write down or fill in the words on the worksheet if you have it as we go through the whole scene. Or trace it on your hand like this.
この犬は何？この犬は何？
神様の番犬の仕事。
すごい。ちなみに善光寺に行ったことがある？すごい。ちなみに善光寺に行ったことがある？
うん、時々行くよ。うん、時々行くよ。うん、最近犬と一緒に行ってもいいお寺が多いね。うん、最近犬と一緒に行ってもいいお寺が多いね。犬と長い散歩したいね。犬と長い散歩したいね。走っている犬を見た。走っている犬を見た。東京にある浅草寺に行きましょうか。東京にある浅草寺に行きましょうか。その猫は時々私の家にも遊びに来ます。その猫は時々私の家にも遊びに来ます。たくさんの人たちがそのお寺に行きます。たくさんの人たちがそのお寺に行きます。このズボンは少し長いでしょうか。このズボンは少し長いでしょうか。
We'll be covering even more words in the next video in this series. If it's already out, you can click here to continue learning with us. Or maybe here. Here?